Hey, what's up, you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today, we'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse, Batman Forever, Batmobile, and Alfred Pennyworth. Man, I'm excited for this one. It's another Batmobile. I love Batmobiles, but most importantly, I love Alfred. I can't wait to get him out of the packaging because Alfred's one of my favorite Batman characters, aside from Batman himself. So yeah, that's gonna be really exciting. Measuring out the packaging really quick, it is about around 9 1/8 inches tall, and it is 24 inches. Wow, it's 2 feet long. That is crazy. So yeah, as you can see, you get an image of the Batmobile on the front, a digital render of Alfred on the front as well. On the top here, you get more images. It shows Batman in the car. It says sound effects and lights. It's really cool. This is going to be really fun. At the bottom, here's some instructions. It tells you need 3 AAA batteries, and tells you what buttons to press for the lights and sound, and what opens up the cockpit. So let's get to it and open it up. And before we take a look at the set, let's take a closer look at the accessories. There isn't much accessories for Alfred. He just comes with your basic black DC Multiverse base and a trading card. You get an image of Alfred and the Batmobile on the front, and then a bio on the back. If you want to read it, pause it right now. Now, let's take a closer look at Alfred. I'm just going to take a quick look at him first, since he's basically just all reused from I think it was the Criminal Joker. It's basically the same thing except for the head, which looks really nice. I really like this head sculpt. It definitely looks like Michael Gough, the actor. Really do like him. It just looks great. I like the eyes are painted on nicely. He's got that nice gray hair with with some white, with some white dry brushing on it. It looks nice. I really do like it. It makes the hair stand out. But the one thing I don't really like, but it's also not really that bothersome right now, like in person, is the skin tone. I think the skin tone is just way too, it's way too pale. It's not pale, but I don't know. It's so gray, the skin tone. It just looks off, but I think it looks okay. In person, it looks just fine, but yeah. Other than that, it's just the same thing we've seen multiple times, from this body mold. It's not much different, so I'm not going to go through any articulation. I do wish the shoes had those, the white spats. That would have been nice. Other than that, it looks good. It's good as an Alfred figure, and I do like it. Now on to the main event. We have the Batmobile. So there is some assembly required. The fins for the back do come in a separate bag, so you get these 2 small ones and then this big long one over here. So let's just start with the big long one real quick. You just put it into the back here. There are some slits. You just plug it in like so. And then on the sides here, you put these small ones right here. Just plug them in and they fit nice and snug. Then let's grab the other one over here and slide that in there. And there you have it. The Batmobile is all assembled and ready to go. I gotta say, this thing is impressive. Really like it. I mean, it's so big. It barely fits on my review station. You can see that big long fin. I really like how this looks. You get this button here to open up the canopy. It just opens it up, slides it out. And that cockpit just looks great. I hope you can see the detail in there, but you can see some bat logos, a steering wheel, just all some nice stickers that are pre-applied in there. Looking awesome. You can close that up. And there is a light up and sound feature to this, but I will get to that in a minute. Measuring the Batmobile out really quick from the longest, I know you can't see the longest point, but from the tail to the front, it's around 32 inches. Wow. And from the highest point, which is to the highest point of the fin, is around 10.5 inches, which is crazy. And it's also around 5 inches wide. That's awesome. I can't wait to put Batman in here, but let's install those batteries real quick. To install the batteries, the battery compartment is right here. You just unscrew it and open that up. It does take 3 AAA batteries. And you just cover this back up right here. You're gonna have to screw it in, so you know, that makes things a little more difficult, but you gotta screw that back in. All right, the batteries have been set. So this button opens up the canopy like I showed earlier. Just push that. But on the other side is the button to activate the light up feature and the sound effects. So press it once. That's dope. It makes this revving noise, and it's got the flashing lights. As you can see, it gets faster by, you know, a few seconds, and it stays on too. That is so cool. And apparently this is supposed to stay on for, yeah, there you go. It shuts off by itself. Press it one more time, and then it just stays on. Apparently it's supposed to stay on for around a minute, but, you know, if you just press it again, it turns off. So it has basically 3 modes. The first mode is with the sounds and the lights. And then the second mode, it just turns it off. Then the third mode is just the lights, just the lights that stay on like this. The lights are green, and they are pretty, bright. You can see them lighting up right now, but if I turn off some of the lights, it will look better. There you go. Look at that. That looks awesome. The wheels light up. The grill lights up in the front. I wish the front part right here lit up as well. And on the side it lights up as well. The thruster does not light up, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, I'm fine with all this. It is a little odd that the Batmobile lights are green, because in the movie they are blue. It is a little odd to see the Batmobile lights be green, because they were blue in the movie. Well, they were majority blue in the movie, but they were green and for one scene. I think it was in the opening. I could be wrong, but I do remember them being green, because I just recently rewatched the movie, and yeah, but still, nonetheless, the lights look dope. And if we open up the cockpit, you can see there's some lights in there. As you can see, some of the lights are shining in there, which is cool. But yeah, I think it's time to put Batman in the car. All right, let's open up this cockpit and slide Batman in there. I'm going to be using the Build-A-Figure Wave version of Batman. So I'm going to be sliding him in here. You can fit any Batman in here that has a cloth cape, so you won't have any trouble with that. So just his hands are getting in the way. There he is. Let's get him nice and seated in there. You can fit a little better. His head is a little high. Here, let me try and fix that. And there you go. He's in the car. That's awesome. You can fit Batman in the car. You can also fit the 6-pack version if you have it. It's the same figure. But again, you can fit any, Batman with the cloth cape in here. Apparently, you can fit some plastic capes in here as well, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. But yeah, he fits in there nice and snugly. No problems. He looks nice. I will try and get his hands gripping the steering wheel when I have this up on the display, because, that's just how I like it. I want him holding the steering wheel. How else are you supposed to drive without holding the steering wheel? Bringing out Alfred again. To measure him out, he comes to around 7¼ inches tall. And then here he is next to the Val Kilmer Batman from the Batman Forever Build-A-Figure Wave. And there you guys have it. There's my review on the Batmobile and Alfred from Batman Forever. And I have to say, this 2-pack is freaking dope. I love it. I've always been a big fan of Batman. You guys know that, and I can't get enough of it. When I saw this go up for pre-order, it was a no-brainer. I had to have it because I love Batman. I love the Batmobile. And this is a pretty cool Batmobile design. I'm surprised not many people like it. This is actually a really cool Batmobile design. I think it's definitely one of the best. One of my favorite Batmobile design is definitely the 1989 Michael Keaton Batmobile. But this one is freaking dope. I can't wait to put it up in my collection room. It's going to be great with the other Batmobiles. I just recently got the BTAS Batmobile. So, yeah, I have in total 4 McFarlane Batmobiles. 5, and there's the lights, but 5 if Amazon will ever ship out my camo tumbler, but I don't know if that's ever happening. But I'm glad to have this one right now. It's great. There is a second version of this Batmobile. There is a Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark version. It just doesn't have the light up feature. I do believe it doesn't have the sounds as well, but it also doesn't come with Alfred. So I prefer this one because it comes with the figure. You know, I've always wanted an Alfred figure in my collection, so I'm very happy to have this Alfred figure. I hope I get a comic book version at some point. Just opening up the canopy, you got Batman in there. It's just, this is just a dope set, and I absolutely love it. If you want this set, it is on the McFarlane Toy Store right now. It's still available. It is on BBTS as well. It's a gold label exclusive, but it's not really exclusive anywhere. I think it's only exclusive to online retailers. But hey, if you want it, there's many places you can get it from. This is around $90, $80 to $90. And I think it's a pretty good deal. You know, you get the Batmobile. It's a very big Batmobile that comes with lights and sounds. And then you get Alfred as well. So $80 to $90, not that bad. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, because I really enjoyed this too. You know, it's not really a 2-pack set, but it's an awesome set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed these figures. If you did like the video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.